The Islamic definition for dhulm or oppression is transgressing the boundaries on yourself or on others, in claiming that which does not belong to you or denying others their rights. Transgressing your boundaries on yourself or on others, in claiming a right that doesn't belong to you or denying a right of others. It could be in others, it could be in money, it could be in their self, physical being, and it could be in their honor. So if I steal from someone money, that's oppression. Or if I deprive him of his right, that's oppression. If I hurt him physically, that's oppression. If I dishonor him and talk about him behind his back, that's oppression. The Prophet ﷺ said, and basically these hadiths mean the same two exact things, except with the addition to them. The Prophet ﷺ said, oppression will turn into darkness on the day of resurrection. On the day of resurrection. Now my question is to you, why did the Prophet ﷺ say, oppression will turn into darkness on the day of resurrection? That's our second point. The Prophet ﷺ said, oppression will turn into darkness on the day of resurrection. Why did he not just say oppression is haram? Period. Why did he say oppression will turn into darkness? It's a basic answer. It's a simple answer. The answer to that is because, and this is our second point, because the Prophet ﷺ all gave us the standard that any harm you do, any sin you do in this life, the punishment on the Judgment Day is in retaliation to that sin. So, on the Judgment Day, if someone has two wives and he mistreats one of them, his punishment on the Judgment Day is he comes leaning on one side. If someone shows off in this life and thinks he's the best in this life and shows off to his friends and his colleagues and everyone, on the Judgment Day, he comes as small as an ant on the land of the Judgment Day and people step on him. Because the retaliation is in a similar means to that which he did in the life before. The retaliation over here, why is it darkness then? Based on what I told you. The answer is because if you oppress someone and you truly oppress someone, what happens to their life? It turns into darkness. It darkens their life. If you truly, some guy saved $1 million or 100,000 or 20,000 and are happy to somehow come and steal that money, what's going to happen to his life? If I oppress someone talking about his honor, what's going to happen to his life? He's going to see his life as a dark life in front of him. So the same way you darken this guy's life, Allah's going to darken your life in the life after. And what it means when we darken the life in the life after, what gets you through on the Judgment Day and in heaven is your brightness. Your deeds turn into brightness. You gotta cross on the Judgment Day. You got first of all, in the Judgment Day, everyone will have a certain level of brightness. And on the Judgment Day, in order to get to heaven, you have to cross a bridge all the way to heaven. And the only thing to get you to that bridge to heaven, the only thing to get you to pass that bridge is the brightness. So on the Judgment Day, if you oppress, no brightness. If you are a hypocrite, in the Quran Allah says they got no brightness. If you're a kafir, you got no brightness. If you're a Muslim who doesn't have enough deed, then you're gonna be like a guy who has like a little flashlight. The Prophet ﷺ said you can have a little bit of brightness on the tip of your pinky. It comes on and off. It comes on and off. And that's how you're about to fall. You may fall and you may make it. It depends on if Allah forgives you and let you through or not. So the same way you darken someone's life in this life, Allah is going to darken your life in the life after.